Hey, this is Rene. Welcome back for another video on this channel. Today I want to tell you how I made around 5K with the set and forget strategy.
This video is presented by BM Trading. Learn to code your own expert advisors. Link in the description.
So what you might expect from this video is a glorious story of me using the set and forget strategy that is promoted by some internet guru, most likely scammer, FXAlexG. But unfortunately, it's not like that. It's more of a story where I was completely ignorant and stupid and made 5K out of pure luck. So what happened? So it happened that last week, so the last Friday was Black Friday, and for some reason the markets closed earlier on this Black Friday, which is something that I could have known, I should have known, of course, but as you know me, if you follow this channel for a while, I am a bit of a lazy and often unprofessional person when it comes to these kind of things. And I completely forgot about it. So the expert advisor set my trades and I just forgot it. Or I forgot about the early market close. So this is my way of trading the set and forget strategy by just being an idiot. But if things like this happen, and this is also why I do not care too much about these mistakes carry a huge risk, because especially here, because the positions were held over the weekend, it was a huge risk of a gap that creates lots of losses for me. But also, on the other hand, it is also a great chance. It is more based on luck. You can make a huge profit, you can make a huge loss, or nothing happens at all. And in my opinion, if you make these mistakes 100 times or 200 times, on average, it should even out at some point. So what happened here in this specific case? I want to talk about my FDMO verification account here. Oh, and by the way, these 5K are not like real money profits. They are just profits in my verification account. This is also why I did not care too much. It is a verification, in other words, demo account is not real money, but it's still important for me. And yeah, I want to tell you what happened. So last Friday, my strategy here, my range breakout expert advisor, let's have a look at Amazon, for example, as an example. My program opened a trade according to the strategy. Everything was completely normal at this point. So you can see here, I trade the range in the first 90 minutes of the open pretty much. And then after 18 o'clock server time here, my stock, or the 4 stocks that I chose here, place buy stop orders at the upper side of this range. It is my classical range breakout strategy. The breakout happened in actually all of these 4 markets, and it executed a trade in Amazon, Apple, and Meta. There was no trade in Tesla, and the reason for this is I did not have enough margin left, because for FDMO, if you trade, you do not have such a high leverage here. It's just 1 to 30, not like 1 to 500 or something, what you will see with, or 1 to 100. I don't know what the leverage is with currencies, but here you have 1 to 30. So I only had the margin for 3 positions, and these were the 3 positions that were opened in Amazon, Apple, and Meta. And then the market did me kind of dirty and closed early, because usually I close the positions according to my strategy very shortly before the market closes. So at 22 o'clock server time, which is 10 p.m., usually the trades are closed. We see this in every other day here, and it works totally fine on the days that are open the full day. But on this day, last Friday, it was not like this. So I went into the weekend with 3 beautiful, highly leveraged positions in stocks that have a stop loss, but as you probably know, if there's a gap, the stop loss does not matter at all, because if there's a gap, you cannot trade it. So this was a huge risk. And then with the market open, I mean, I saw it a little bit earlier, of course, because we do have the pre-market data for stocks, of course, and they're not only traded on the US stock exchanges, they're also traded in Europe, for example, and they are traded earlier, so you have a good indication of what is going on. So I pretty much knew that I would make profits in this case and not losses. So I was super, super lucky. And you can see here, after the market opening on the Monday, I just closed all of these positions manually. This is one of the rare cases where I interfere with my expert advisor trading manually, because as I always say, if there is a problem, a mistake in the EA, or if something happens like this that is not according to my original strategy, then I do close positions manually. I could add code for this that happens, that handles these issues, and maybe I should, but I'm just a bit too lazy. Okay, so yeah, this is what happens in Amazon. This is what happens what happened in Apple, and this is also what happened in Meta. So in all of these markets, I had beautiful gaps that were in my favor, and I did not have a position in Tesla, unfortunately, because of the margin issue. So how did this turn out? If we have a look at the history, it was the biggest boost in this verification account ever, because Apple made 1.8K, Amazon made 2.2K, and Meta made 1K, which sums up to a little bit over 5K, I think. So I was really lucky here. Could have also been a 5K loss. So I'm not claiming that this was smart. I'm not claiming that this was intended. It was just pure luck. But I mean, sometimes it is like this, right? So, and as I always say, if I make profits, I take them. I'm happy. Yeah. Also, what else can we see? We can see, and this is also why I normally do not like to hold positions over the night, especially not with FTMO, because the swap rates are just so expensive, it's actually unfair. You cannot really make profits if you hold stocks, for example, overnight. Because as you can see here, the swap was 90 US dollar just for Apple, 60 for Amazon, and 40 for Meta. And I will show you the FTMO metrics in a second to show you how this really improved the overall account performance. But just to show you, like, the overall costs here are very, very high with FTMO, and actually with most brokers, because we are trading leverage products, they are expensive. And here you can see the commission and the swap ate all of my profits. I made a profit overall at this point in this account, but since the commission and swap is so high, the account is still negative. But yeah, this is my interpretation of the set and forget strategy. And now let's have a look at the FTMO metrics. So I prepared this already here on my local PC. And you can see here, this is the account, the verification account where I trade these stocks. I trade this for many, many months now already, again, since end of June. And you can see this account was doing quite well in the beginning. Then there was a very huge drawdown and it nearly hit the stop out level. And now it recovered a lot. And this last very big move is because of my set and forget lucky punch. So right now, the account is looking as good as it has not been for the last 3 months or so. And this is very, very great. And now I have actually my chance to pass this challenge now again is higher than losing it, because now I'm closer to the 5% profit than I am to the 10% loss. But still, I'm not going to say like this was safe or something, because it was very close to being stopped out. At this point, I thought I lost the account, and the possibility to losing it was super high, and the possibility for the recovery that just happened was actually very, very low. You can see here the biggest drawdown was 9.75%. Which is very close to the stop out level. But also, again, at this point, I cannot repeat myself enough. This is like one of the biggest benefits of automated trading. Even though my account was so close to the stop out level, and this is not great, and I'm not saying this is great, but still, if you are a manual trader at this point, it is so hard to deal with this mentally. I mean, how can you deal with this mentally? You have to be super, super strong and focused. But with automated trading, I mean, it still sucks. Gotta be honest. If you're about to lose the verification or challenge or whatever. But with automated trading, you can always say, I will just stick to the strategy. I will use my expert advisors as every other day, and the expert advisor is completely free of emotions. It will just do what it does every day, and that's the best thing you can do. Because as you can see here, recovery is always possible if you are trading a winning or profitable strategy that is profitable in the long run. And I mean, of course, like, we do not have to talk about the last days. This was pure luck. But even without these days, there was a good recovery going on. And there was also the chance for the full recovery, even without this good day. And actually also, like, if I would have closed the trades like at the end of last Friday, it would still be, the trades would still be great. I mean, it would still be like a profit of, I think, around 1.5K, just not 5K. So I was lucky, but even without the lucky punch here, would have been a great trading day on last Friday. And yeah, that's pretty much how it turned out in this account. And you can see here again all of the statistics. And also we can have a look at the 4 markets that are trade here. Like Amazon is making a lot of profit. Apple is not that good. Meta also not that good. And Tesla is also losing. Right now, all of the profits are actually coming from Amazon. But still, right now I see a good possibility for this account to recover. And I will, of course, keep you updated if something important happens here. So this little update on how the set and forget strategy kind of saved this verification account for now. I mean, the verification is not passed, but is looking very, very good. So shout out to FXAlexG for this great opportunity that he gave me, this great strategy. And yeah, I hope you guys do not make the same mistakes that I do, because you can be lucky, but it can also be very expensive. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great time. Good trades. Bye.